Hello and welcome everyone to this exciting session. I'm thrilled to have you all here today. For those of you who don't know me, who are seeing me and hearing me for the very first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Manika Goel. I'm a peak mind performance coach for students and parents, and I specialize in training and coaching them to become the best version of them, by enhancing their memory power, by building the positive thought pattern in them so that they can have their best learning efficiency, right? So today I have a very special person with me, Mr. Sushant Mysokar. So let me give a small introduction of him. Sushant sir is the founder and CEO of Brain Rhyme, and sir will introduce Brain Rhyme, and we would love to hear what Brain Rhyme is. He's a director of ACFE University, which is into arts and music. He's a chairman of International Association of Sports Dubai. He's also a global partner of World Children's Parliament UK and also a global world record ambassador. So welcome to this session, and I'll just, without wasting time and without delaying further, just want to ask you one simple question: that what is this book of records, and how did this idea come into life?
Okay, wonderful. And thank you for a wonderful introduction. It's my pleasure to be on this show. And I know that you have been doing this program since so many months and years, and it's my privilege to be a part of this program.
Thank you.
Talking about Brain Rhyme, which initially you asked me. So, Brain
Yeah.
Rhyme we initiated in May 2012 with the intention of helping students in academics, competitive examinations, and helping them to improve their productivity and performance. So, there are a lot of techniques, tools. I think you also are a part of memory coaching.
Yes, absolutely.
So the coaching part is one part wherein the brain rhyme looks onto it, and there are several other aspects of building their own profile. So Brain Book of World Records is one of the concepts wherein we help students in building up their profile. Now, BRAIN is an acronym. So B stands for brand, R stands for research, A for animation, I for innovation, and N for a national or a novel idea. So anybody or anyone who has some ideas, he wants to explore it. So I have seen that lot many students are not able to move forward because they don't have that type of expertise, or the school does not have that expert who can guide that child and take it forward. So we at Brain Rhyme help such students to connect with the right mentor so that the right mentor can guide them, help them in moving forward. So
Oh.
we are into coaching since last 12 years, and we have around more than 50 students who have created world records. We have around 200 plus national and international record holders. And while working with them, we got to know that these students need to be put forward on the global market because many don't know what they do. They
Yes.
have been only in their society or in their school. Students or teachers know that they are very good enough in this. So we at Brain Rhyme, since we have a global network, I'm also a part of a Trans Asia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, wherein we have connection with more than 70 plus embassies. So, and we have our other partners, channel partners, who are really good enough and doing our wonderful work across the globe. So we thought of connecting the students on a global platform and let people know how intellectual our Indian students as well as our global students are.
Yeah.
And there how this Brain Book of World Records came into picture.
Amazing, amazing, sir. Because I think that's a really great initiative. And being into this coaching industry since last 5 years, I have also observed that there are a lot of students, and not only students, but in fact, there are a lot of parents also who have skills, who have the talent, but somewhere that talent has not been shown up to others, right? And with that thing, I think this Brain Book of Recall is really a great initiative from your end. So what are the skills that you in case if anybody is enrolling for this Brain Book of Records, first of all, who is eligible for this Brain Book of Records, I would like to know. And also, what are the skills that you as a mentor, who is going to provide to the students or to any individual who is taking part in this?
Okay. So answering to your first question, anyone who is eligible for the Brain Book of World Records. So anyone who has an idea, anyone who has decided about their career plans and want to enhance, want to learn those skills to be on that career path. Anyone who wants to, who has some different abilities, some different skill sets, and he wants to showcase to the global market. Anyone who has that ability and urge to do something new if being coached in a proper way.
Okay.
So these people are eligible for Brain Book of Records.
Okay.
Now, answering to your second question about what are the skill sets which are required. Now here we see to it that it's not the Brain Book of World Records. It's not for everybody, because we are just not going to give them those certificates as because they are paying us or because they want the certificate to show it to others. So we see to it that this certificate should help them in the career. Number one, this certificate should help them to build up their career. Number three, this certificate should help them while going on a part to their career to develop their skill sets and develop their personality. Number four, this certificate should help them to build their confidence. Number five, this certificate and the quality of work they are doing should help them on the way towards their improvement in developing their personality, developing their confidence, and creating an aura around them wherein they feel that I have done something different.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Very nice, sir. And what are the skills that you think that the child or the person will develop with this kind of a training if being provided to them? So what is it that you will provide? What are the skills and unique talents or the skills, I would say, that the person will get through this training, and what all is included in the training, if you can just specify a little bit about that.
Okay, wonderful. So to start with, during my graduation, I was basically more inclined towards psychology. So I am a BSc graduate, but hardly I have learned any BSc chemistry. So I was more inclined towards psychology. So taking experience of this psychology, and then I did my master's into psychology. And then moving forward, I did several programs, counseling programs. So now this vast experience, and with the help of my mentors. So one from Mumbai, Mr. Vikrant Sapekar, who was my first mentor, and I think you are mentor too.
Yes, yes.
So we are fortunate to have such good mentors,
Yeah,
and who
absolutely.
brought us into this line. My second mentor, Dr. Francis Xavier from Bangalore, whom we lost him 2 years back. Again, I learned a lot from him. I had been with him for around 4 years and visited so many different places in India and abroad. And my third mentor, Mr. Dilip Mukherjee from Singapore.
Okay.
So the learnings which I have got from all these three mentors, the initiatives, the different programs which we have launched. Why I'm sharing this? Because all these clubbed together, I deliver it to my students. So when you ask me what they are going to learn, first thing is this complete compact material of the finest mentors across the globe. I'm going to give it to them, share it with them, the wisdom. Number two, once they learn all this, the updated knowledge, the confidence building which they are going to have, the
Yes.
personality which they are going to improve, and the skill sets. Number one is their self awareness. Many students are not aware
Not
about
even aware.
what
Exactly.
potential they have,
Yeah, absolutely.
the conscious effort which they need to do. They need to do an introspection about themselves, about what they would like to be in future. Because there are small children who, again, when we were also smart, we were also very small, we were not able to understand in which field I should go. But at least the skill sets, if we impart at the right time, they can select the career and they can move forward. So
Yes.
we wish, the brain wish to impart them with those skill sets, the logical thinking, the analytical reasoning, reading habits, creativity, awareness about themselves, what potential they have, what are the skill set that they can improve.
Okay.
So these are some of the aspects, and there are a list of around 25 to 50 areas wherein their skill sets can be improved based on what career they want to have, what learning abilities they have, what working styles they have. So based on this, we impart them those skill sets. So
Wow.
somebody wants to go into competitive examinations. So we have students who have cleared UPSC, MPSC, banking exams, Navy. We have also even trained for police officers. We have trained for Mensa. So
Mm.
all these have different form of skill sets. There are a lot of patience which are required. There are a lot of skill sets which are uh, the habits or the behaviors which are been already in them. So how to develop that?
Yeah.
The critical ability to perform, the focus concentration skill sets, which maybe some of them have little, some of them are very good, and how to make use of this focus and creative abilities.
Correct.
So this is how we first assess them and then see to it that what best we can deliver them.
Right.
So it's a
That's
customized program.
okay. It's a customized program. And how long is this training for? Like, what is the duration and like, how is it being conducted? Is it completely online? Online trainings have been done?
Okay, so we have different models. We have online model, we have offline model. So
Okay.
we have different coaches from different places across the globe. So in
Oh,
Hyderabad, we have a coach named as Manika Goyal, right?
yeah.
So at different places, we have these different coaches. So anybody from Hyderabad is there. You train that person and you judge that person, and once you approve it, then only we give them the we see to it that they're eligible for Brain Book of Records, and we give them their performance and orientation. We
Correct.
also have an educator. I think
Yes.
you are
Yes.
also a part of our team, and
Correct.
educators are those who are capable of handling students, judging students, capable of understanding what exactly the student or the professional is doing. Again, I would like to have one clarity. We have students from 4 years and as youngest as 92. So it is for everyone
Everyone.
in different age groups. So it's
Hmm.
not only for students, it's for professionals, it's for senior citizens, because many senior citizens, through their global experience, they have created something new. So we also help them in innovation. They are
Okay.
very good researchers. They have developed something new. So
Right.
we help them to publish their papers in international journals. We
Oh,
conduct several summits, conference, seminars from time to time. So
okay.
we help professionals to write those papers and print them into international journals.
Okay. So there
I
are
have
different categories. That means like there's no
absolutely,
one particular category, but anyone in different field in any area where they feel they have talent, where they want to showcase their talent to the world, they can be a part of this Brain Book of Records.
absolutely. I have my own system, which is copyright.
Hmm.
Along with my two students, one from Singapore and one from Dubai, we created another copyright.
Okay.
So numbers from 0 to 100, we
Hmm.
have created those into visual forms. So numbers into visual forms we have created. We have created around more than 500 plus images. And out of them, around 314 images we have selected, and we have compiled them into a book. And that book is copyright.
Very nice.
We'll be shortly putting them on Amazon
Hmm.
and all other platforms for sale. And we have a
Right.
huge amount of inquiries. And because this is being used for each one of us, for
Yeah.
students, it can be used for academic, for professional, it can be used for presentation and remembering and memorizing the numbers, because we all deal with numbers.
Yes.
So this is the two things which I have a copyright. Secondly, I have written 5 books.
Sorry.
So I've written 5 books, which are already there on Amazon on different platforms. I have my 4 papers which are published on international journals. So like this, what we have done, we also want that others to put there on the right place. We would like to guide them and help them to be at the right place on the right time, so that they don't miss the opportunity.
Very nice, very nice. And there is one question which is again coming to my mind. When you say Brain Book of Records, I think all our viewers must be knowing about the Guinness World Book of Records or Limca Book of Records. So how do you think it is different from those? And how can, people, I'm sure they will have that query in their mind that what is this Brain Book of Records, and why not go for the something which we have already, we have been listening for long, Guinness Book of World Records and those. So how is it different? How will you explain that to the audience?
Wonderful. So yes, now Guinness Book of Record, Limca Book of Record, they are a brand. So when nothing was there, they initiated this certification, and they helped many of them to get these certificates.
Yeah.
Now, how Brain Book of World Record is different is Brain Book of number one, it is different. It provides coaching. It provides students with the right training and coaching so that they can create their own records.
Okay.
Number two, publication.
Hmm.
Now, there are several records which they publish the book once in a year, and in that book maybe 1,000 or maybe those who have created the Guinness Book of Limca Book of Records are been put up, and they also maybe putting up in their social media platform.
Yeah.
Now how we are different is we have our they also put it on their uh, website. So we
Okay.
have two websites. One is our Brain Rhyme website, and exclusively Brain Book of World Record website. So
Okay.
we publish the records in two websites.
Okay.
We have our own magazine, which has been subscribed globally, and there we put a complete detailed information, not only the certificate but complete information about that student in a form of an article.
Oh.
Second, we have a newsletter, which we call as a news box, which is
Okay.
exclusive. There is no articles. We
Mm-hmm.
only promote the world record holders. So
Okay.
this is how we are different. So the next aspect is we have our global partners through which we promote. So maybe a podcast. We help our world record students to connect on a podcast, to connect on different channels. We are also connected with the World Children's Parliament UK, through which we are connected with different schools. We are connected with NGOs. So any program wherein our students can be a part of it. I will share you one example which we already have done. 324 schools. There was a presentation, and out of 324 schools, there were some schools which were students who were selected for the global presentation.
Okay.
And World Children Parliament invited us, our students, for becoming a judge.
Oh.
So these students got an opportunity to be a judge on such a global platform,
Global platform.
and UN gave them the certificate too.
Yeah, that's
So
a big.
this is how we explore our students, we promote our students so that they get the right opportunities, they build up their confidence, they build up their what I can say area of expertise in which they are, and
Yes.
there are a lot of opportunities which they got. Our student was invited by this thing Vice President Mr. Venkata Naidu at his place, and she was felicitated for her achievement. Our students were called at ambassador's office, Dubai ambassador's office, and they were felicitated. In MP, one of the heroes, he invited one of my students and asked for a role. My student have also got an opportunity as a brand ambassador in apparels division in Dubai.
Okay.
So these are the opportunities which we through our social media connects, and through our live. One more thing, we do a live recording.
Okay.
So that's why we have invigilators at around 63 invigilators at different places.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants to be invigilator also can connect with you, and they can be a part of an invigilator with us, and see to it that let's say in Hyderabad somebody wants to do a record. So you are the invigilator, you are a judge, and we do a live event, and then we put it on the website. So
Website.
this is how we don't have to travel everywhere, because our invigilators are at every location.
Yes. Yeah.
So these are some of the areas wherein we are different from them, and I think we are helping students. We Instead of using the word helping student, we want our students to get promoted and improve their profile at a much higher level because they deserve it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Children have so much of talent. I also see, in my students, they have so much of talent. Only thing is they are not, sometimes they don't realize their own potential. And, and parents also, they're focusing on certain areas only of, in their child, that this is one area where my child is good. But then there is a lot of things that we can do. There's a lot of ways where we can help the child to unlock their full potential, bring out the best in them. So I think this is a wonderful platform wherein children are especially the children and the students, because this is their time to lead the world. This is their time to grow and inspire other children as well. So I'm sure this will inspire them a lot. This will give them a platform where they can showcase their skills. This can promote them at a global level. And thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful initiative. And for all of the viewers here, who are watching this show, I'm attaching a link here of the Google form in case if you are interested to enroll in this program, or you want to know anything more about this entire thing. Do fill up the form, share your details, and our team will definitely get back to you on this. Right? Thank you so much, sir, for this. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Thank you. Thank you.